Glad to have you with us from Stillwater, Oklahoma, Boone Pickens Stadium. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets and the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Hey guys, checking in with Coach Brent Key before the game. This is going to be a huge challenge to get this upset on the road. Not only is this one of the best quality opponents they have faced so far, it is a quality crowd. You can hear from the noise. This crowd is ready to get after it. A very hostile environment. We will see how they handle it, and I will keep you posted how it's going down here on the field. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Cowboys headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Yellow Jackets offense will have the ball first. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. And the Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Calls his own number. And they're able to get him on the ground.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And what you talk about on defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen. And you could tell they got in there so quick. The offense couldn't recover, couldn't do anything with them. Nice job getting the tackle for him.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Yellow Jackets will call on their punt team. Just needs a crack to get a return. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. The Cowboys offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes Drew Mestermaker. He's a transfer from North Texas, going up against a secondary that has had its struggles, and he'll look to exploit them in this one. Motion from the wide receiver. Running inside, it's Hawkins.
And you want to run the football, and that's okay. You'll take some of these, but if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They feed him again. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
And how about that third down? They go 5 wide. They'd spread the defense out, and at quarterback there, you're just trying to find your best one-on-one matchup. You're making a quick throw, and you're picking up the first to keep the drive going.
And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Hawkins. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Following the play, there is a yellow jacket who is shaken up. The Cowboys have their offense in high gear. Might as well give it to him again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
That's caught. It's Young. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Quick strike complete. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. And the Cowboys go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Looks as if the returner will try it, and he coughs it up inside the 20. Scooped it! Scored it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Cowboys!
And this is why a lot of coaches don't kick the ball out of the end zone. They want them to return the football so something good can happen. So you can put a hat on a football, cause a fumble, make something happen, Palmer, and that's exactly what the kickoff unit does.
Man, I love kickoff coverage units, David, that take pride in their jobs. These guys want to line up. They want to run down the field and hurt somebody. That was a huge game-changing play to not just create the turnover, but to score a touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. To the air, it's Mendoza. Gets it to the back. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Lost a fire on 2nd down. He'll get rid of it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. And the Yellow Jackets will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. That's caught. It's Green. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. He might want another play. Running inside. It's Hawkins. Got a little grass. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. It's complete to the left. Still running at the 40. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. The Cowboys getting set on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Hawkins. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes 2nd down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Young. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Pulls it and fires to the left. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And he added the extra point. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
To the air, it's Mendoza. They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
The quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. They send the tight end in motion. The run inside. It's Hosley. Could be an alley. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Offense set on 1st down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Allen. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. It's starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Finds his man. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Got enough space. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. Quarterback keeper. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Going downfield for the big play. Got it down the field.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
One big play and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Makes the grab. It's Barnes. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
The Cowboys will use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
This is exactly why 3rd down is practiced every single day. 3rd and short, 3rd and medium, 3rd and long. It's money down for a reason. You got to lock in. Great success by the...
He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Cowboys! Into the end zone for 6. The Yellow Jackets will kick it away to crank up the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Picks up the first down. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. He's loose. The tag. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. He got loose and it was lights out after that.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Wide receiver going in motion. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Defense.
It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty so important at the college level.
Ready. Black 14. Black 14.
Caught, and he's got room. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hosley. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And after your defense just went out there and gave them a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Got a man. It's Harris. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling to catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
The D thinking brings some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Under fire. And down he goes.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let's find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Checking in from the Oklahoma State sideline. There is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him to...
Running free. Into the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
Looking for room, it's Hosley. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Yellow Jackets now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Takes the easy one to the back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. The Yellow Jackets will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Cradles it at the 35. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. They're going to run it to the right. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get concerned, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
He's run out of bounds at the 23 after the big gainer. The Cowboys have this offense rolling. Motion from the wideout. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. They'll run it. It's Hawkins. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. We've reached the break. Oklahoma State is on top. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him, trying to buy time. And he rolls into the house. extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Short throw to the sideline is complete. He's out of bounds. He'll be short of the first down. And the Yellow Jackets with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Gives it on the option. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Wants to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after it, as you saw it on that sack there.
From the gun, the ground game. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Yellow Jackets line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He gets a block. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Oklahoma State sends out the offense to start this drive. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do...
Snags it, and he's open. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
Outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now, late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. So now it's 2nd and long. Grabbed behind the line, it's Young. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down. Doesn't convert this time. And the Cowboys will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Running inside, it's Alexander. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Second down coming up.
22.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game.